Hello, this is Penny from Milton Anglican, and I'm wanting to invite you to tonight's Sanctus gathering. Sanctus tonight has a theme of the longest night. And when we thought about our themes at the start of the year, we had no idea what would be happening at this time. We just thought, well, it's near to the winter solstice, the longest night of the year, and we might reflect about some of those great spiritual themes of the dark night of the soul. But of course, a lot has happened since then. Here in Australia, we've endured bushfire and flood, and of course, globally, COVID-19. And out of that, many things have arisen. And it has indeed been a long night. For some of you, perhaps watching in the Northern Hemisphere, of course, this would be around your longest day. And sometimes days of labour and days of endurance can be just as long as the nights. And all of us, in some sense, I think, are echoing the psalmist, "How long, O Lord, how long?" And each of us in this space carries some anxiety, whether it's a fear of sickness or a fear of loneliness and separation from those whom we love, whether it's a sense of anger at the injustices that crises such as this cause to spring up, as we've seen very well and rightly exemplified in the Black Lives Matter movement. All of those things have a heaviness. They make the days and the nights seem long, and they can make us feel absent perhaps from God. But here, at least in this lucky country of Australia, some of us at least have the space and the leisure perhaps to embrace and to seek to filter in prayer some of the pain of all this, to offer it back up to the God who is never really absent. And so, insofar as we can recognize that God is truly present, even in our longest night or our longest day, that God is always burning within us with a brightness that is like darkness visible, brighter than any light, then we can touch on God even in those places of deep pain. It is, of course, hard to do that, hard in the places where we feel helpless. But this is a chance, perhaps, to exercise those muscles of faith and trust. And it's easier to do that together. So as we gather in prayer at Sanctus, it's a chance to be together across the distances of time and space, to share silence and to share the embrace of God, who even in our darkness shines with a light that cannot be extinguished. So I hope, whether physically or virtually, you'll join us for Sanctus, for the longest night, and know that we are all embraced in the love and the light of God. May we come together and know God's comfort and know the embrace of one another, not a physical embrace, but the embrace of spirit, that we may be one as God is one. Amen.